EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. Well, the first week is in the books. Thanks for being here again today in week 2, and we're just about ready to get this game started as the Raiders square off against the Thunder. Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Single in to kick this one off.
Kicking off to start the game. Grant back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Grant. They're ready to go on offense for the first time.
Grant on the return.
Ball on their own 27.
27-yard line. First and 10.
On the call, setting up play action, throwing. He finds his man. Hood comes up to make the play at the 44. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
What's the hard count? One shield. Not today.
On the ground. Fakes the handoff. Pressure. Surveys the field. With the pass. And the catch is made. Carroll is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line.
Keep it up. Don't make a play. We're coming around. Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Crane sends a man in motion.
Go low. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. Watch your man.
Gets the toss to the left. Runs through the tackle. Carroll comes up to make the play at the 41.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Dynamite. Come on. I'm coming through, baby.
The Raiders line up in a 5-receiver set this time. The blitz is on. Throws it. Incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Third and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's get some pressure.
The Thunder come out in a nickel package. Dropping back with the throw. The pass was incomplete. And they'll have a 4th down now after no connection on that short pass. Sapp is trying to pin them close to their goal line. They'll spot this one where it went out. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Under 10. Blue down. Let's go, dude.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Tosses it out to the right. What a stiff one. Johnstone comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Back it up, baby.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3.
Deuce it. Regular.
With the pass. And he's forced out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gray with a 3-yard completion. That'll bring up third down.
Third and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Cross play to the right. Number 40 is there for the tackle at the 25. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Clement will come in now to punt it away. Grant looks like he's ready for the return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 34-yard line. The Raiders will start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah, it's on. Knock him out.
Surveys the field with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Richard goes in motion. Hands it off to the back. Jones comes up to make the play at the 42.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Give it to the halfback. Gets rid of it. Lewis is there on the stop at the 49.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
What screen? One more, fella. Whip. So we gonna take it. Get it up. Temple. You can't stop me. Here we come.
Receives the handoff. Parker comes up to make the play at the 47.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Gain of 2. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Go, one. Let's go.
Ross, the lone back. Toss play to the left. Carroll is there on the stop.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
So a pickup of maybe 3. Third down, and to convert, they have to get it to the 39 on this play. Richard comes in motion on the ground. Watson takes him down before he can get the first.
3-yard gain on the play.
Sapp will do his best to get this one inside their 5. He's waving for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let us big time.
They line up in the I formation. Tosses it out to the left. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Second and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Be careful.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. Johnstone comes up to make the play at the 29-yard line. Number 39 battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Third and 1. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Gray using split backs.
Give all you got. This it.
Looking to run it here. Andrews tackles him, but not before the first down is reached. Just a simple run through the middle.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Gray with a man in motion. Little misdirection. Carr is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line. Good job knifing in there to bring him down.
He brings a lot of things to the table, but the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle, and he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. With the throw, someone gets a hand up and it drops to the ground. Newman was the intended receiver on that play. Blair with the coverage.
Third and 13. Ball on the 29-yard line.
We fine. We good. Play hard and fast, baby. Nothing over your head. Here I come. Hey, D-line, watch the screen.
Throws it. Almost picked off. Number 49 was his intended target. Number 24 had the coverage on the play. Grant lines up deep for the punt return. From the 36-yard line.
34-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards. The Raiders will start the drive at the 41-yard line. First and 10.
Good shoot.
McDaniels in motion, going to the air on first down. With the pass, and he just can't hang on.
It's hard to figure out how a pass like that could go right through your hand. The quarterback made the right read, and he delivered a very catchable ball. He just didn't catch it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
No more, fellas. We gotta have it, D. I'm coming through, baby.
Only one man back.
Here we go. Keep it up. So we
Handed off to the back. Watson is there on the stop at the 44. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Hey, let's go.
The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight. Pressure coming, throwing. They're going to spot this one at the 47. That's his third tackle of the contest.
Now, I don't know why you call a play that doesn't take your receiver past that first down marker.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Watch the snap down.
Number 39, the deep man. Hand it off to the back, running with a lot of room in front. Number 49 is there on the stop. At the 48, took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Blue jam, blue jam. Hold the look. It's on.
Number 39, the lone back. He
Gang.
tucks it away. Johnstone is there for the tackle at the 47. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
47-yard line.
Number 39 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Give it to the halfback. Shaw comes up to make the play at the 48. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. It's third down and 9 to go.
On the 48-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Under pressure, throws it. Incomplete pass. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Clement comes into the game for the punt. Grant sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 18. Grant takes the punt to the 26. Ball on their own 26.
Start the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off to the back. Parker comes up to make the play at the 31.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
At the end of the first quarter, we're scoreless.
Score is tied.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. Be careful.
The Thunder come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Number 39 is there on the stop at the 36-yard line.
Yo, one. You can't stop me. What screen? On the 10. Let us dictate.
Keep the throttle down.
Turn it up now.
On the call. They'll spot this one at the 40-yard line. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. No more, fellas.
Ross is the deep back.
You turn it up.
Little misdirection. Bryant records the stop at the 40.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Raiders line up in the bunch formation, looking for something long. Easily intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Sapp is ready to punt this one away. Langer back to return. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 17-yard line. Atlanta Thunder will start the drive at the 17-yard line. First and 10.
Tucker is the deep back. Going to the left. Farr is there for the tackle at the 16. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
It's second down and a long way to go.
16-yard line.
Here we go. Play football.
Only one man back. McGee, the motion man.
Let's go, man.
He hands it off. They're going to spot this one at the 23. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Third down and 4 coming up on this one.
23-yard line.
Deuce it. Let's go.
Number 39 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Pump faking with the pass. Almost intercepted. Johnson is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. Clement will come in now to punt it away. Grant into return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 40-yard line.
Ball on their own 40.
Will start the drive at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
With a counter play. Great move to get free. This one will be spotted at the 43. So that tackle now gives him 4. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Stay at home. Don't stop that motor.
Only one man in the backfield. What a move. Molden is there on the stop at midfield.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
6-yard gain. Third down, less than a yard. And so we can update you now on the injured player. We're being told it's his arm and that his return today is doubtful. Hand it off. Running with a lot of room in front. Carroll is there for the tackle. They blitz and it backfire.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. Looking to run it here. Crosby comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Only one man back. Crane sends a man in motion.
Here we go, baby.
The rush is on. Gets rid of it. Jumping and has it. Lewis is there on the stop. Carroll is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. First and 10.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Watch your man. Hold the look. Let's go. You gotta have it.
Ross, the lone setback. With the pass. Bryant is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line. McDaniels makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Second and 7 coming up here. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable.
Hey, let's go.
Harris goes in motion.
Solo.
Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. Lewis was there on the coverage.
Herman, the intended receiver, on the play.
Carroll returns from being injured.
Hey, stretch! Let's go! Come on! Hey, watch the ball!
It's a blitz. He hits his receiver. Lewis is there for this tackle. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
They need 10 for a score.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Let's go now! From the start, from the start!
A little misdirection. Watson is there on the stop
On the carry.
at the 6-yard
Gain of
line.
4
On first
on
and
the
goal,
play.
they can't get into the end zone.
Second
6
and
more
goal.
yards and they'll
Ball
put up
on the
6.
6-yard line.
We coming to wreck!
Mathis, the motion man,
Break it up.
tucks it away. He's brought down behind the line for a short pass. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
6 yards away from a
Ball on the
touchdown.
6-yard line.
Wash in!
Crane with a man in motion.
Clear! Clear!
Toss play to the right. And he's in for the score.
Here's how they get in on that one. They just can't bring him down, and he plows into the end zone for the score.
The point after is good. Just what they wanted to do, take a lot of time off the clock, cap it off with a touchdown.
They put out a great effort, controlling the line of scrimmage and getting some big plays that move the sticks. You want to keep seeing those sticks moving if you're on offense. Stick stopping is usually a bad thing.
Sapp comes in to kick off. Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by Langer. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Let us big time.
With a counterplay. Great move. Johnstone is there on the stop at the 25. Number 39 busted through for a few tough yards. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. All right, now. Watch your eyes. Let's turn it up, D. Keep the throttle down.
Fullback handoff. Number 90 comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Back it up, baby.
Only one man back. A little misdirection. Johnstone stops him short of the marker. That third down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 38-yard line. First
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Come on.
Ross is the deep back. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. And it's complete. They're going to spot this one at the 44-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go.
44-yard line.
Are we? Let's go now.
The Thunder come out in a nickel package. Throwing. And he dropped it.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Receiver on the play.
3rd down coming up.
I'm looking for that back to sneak out into the flat. It's been there a few times before, and they might try it again right
3rd
here.
and 5. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Crane out of the gun.
Hey, let's go one deep. Play 2 quarters. They soft, man.
With the pass, complete to the wide receiver, and they get a completion out of what appeared to have been a big mismatch.
Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
1st and 10.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Closing in, throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Jones had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's go. We like a pack of wolves. So we gonna take it.
Gets the pass off, right on target to the wide receiver. The defense gives up a 1st down because they had a linebacker covering a wide receiver. Ball on the 34-yard
Ball
line.
on the 34-yard line.
Get it, Solo.
Ross, the lone setback, hands it off. Parker comes up to make the play at the 32.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Stay at home. Knock him out.
Ross, the lone back. Running with a lot of room in front. The 10, and they're in. Touchdown.
Watch him here. This guy's a real threat. He has the moves to make guys miss, and then the speed to get past everyone in the secondary. That's exactly what he did right there.
The extra point attempt is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
The offense seems to have their number out there. They need to rethink their strategy on defense. Maybe blitz a little more, trying to create some additional pressure. They have to find a way to get this offense out of their rhythm.
Sapp will be kicking off. This one is handled by Langer. The Thunder don't have much time as they start their drive. At the 20.
Hey, here's where efficiency is a key. They're down right now, but if they score before the half, it'll really help them out. They just can't afford a turnover that gives the other team a chance to increase the lead.
1st and 10.
Let us dictate. Hey, let's go.
Pressure, throwing. And this pass is completed. You could hear the collision up here. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Here comes the blitz. It's rid of it, and the catch is made. McGee didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for a pitch.
Ball on their own 47.
47-yard line.
Get it up. There we go.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Keep moving. Stay both left. I can do it.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. That short pass on third down fails.
On the play.
Clement comes into the game for the punt. Grant is the deep return man. From the 16-yard line. It's a good return, and they stop him at the 27-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Los Angeles calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. They get first down yardage on that hookup. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep.
The Raiders line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Here comes the blitz. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Bryant knocked it out of his grasp just as the ball got there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ross, the lone back. Crane with a man in motion. Dropping back.
Right there.
Rolling out to his right. Gets rid of it. Jumps up. He has it.
The offense calls a timeout.
Mathis makes a very difficult catch to secure the first down.
When you go up like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
First
Ball
and
on the
10.
41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go now. Left.
The Thunder come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Complete from the wide receiver. This one will be spotted at the 31. The tackle is his 5th of the game. Los Angeles calls a timeout. They have none left. Moore heads out to try this field goal.
The field goal
The veteran
attempt
connecting
is
for the
good.
field goal.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Squib kick here. From the 5-yard line. And this should be the last play of the half.
On the 20-yard line.
Let's turn it up.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Johnstone is there for the tackle at the 23. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 17-0. Raiders.
17, the Berlin Thunder, nothing. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Sapp is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is taken by Langer. The Thunder need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 20-yard line.
They'll
First and 10.
Drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Do something, do something. Don't stop, don't stop.
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
Not today. Watch your man. Stay posted up.
Tucks it away. Owens comes up to make the play at the 30.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. The ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Second down and short.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Check it. Turn it up now.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3.
Hey, watch the ball.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Johnstone is there on the stop. They completed the pass for a first down.
And they did it against the cover, too. So the quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Run, Sin. Go make a play.
They'll go from the I formation. Looking for room. Gets the pass off. Almost picked off. Number 40 with the coverage.
Green, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Watch the snap down. Let's go. Be physical.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3 with the pass. And he can't hang on. He somehow got that pass over.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
It's showtime, baby.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Yeah, you see me. Watch the draw still. Go.
They'll bring the blitz. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. McGee was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Receiver on the play.
The offense has not moved the ball well. They've yet to cross the 50-yard line. From the 27-yard line.
35-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
So they have first and 10 here.
At the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Let's run, man.
Ross, the deep man. Tucks it away. Number 43 is there for the tackle.
He's looking pretty good running the ball. And I'll tell you, that sure takes a lot of pressure off your quarterback.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Turn it up now. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Hey, let's go. Watch your man. Knock him out.
Little misdirection. Jones is there on the stop at the 42-yard line. They ran the counter and got just what they needed to convert.
The offensive line did a good job of selling that play, opening up just enough room for him to get past the first down marker.
First and 10.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
We're talking about bring it.
Bryant comes up to make the play.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
Come on. We gotta have it, D. From the start, from the start.
And the counter play. They'll spot this one at the 36-yard line. He's put on a tackling clinic so far. He now has 8 in the game. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
The Thunder come out in a nickel package. Here comes the blitz. With the throw, incomplete pass. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line.
What's the hard count?
Here they come. Pressure coming.
And that can happen when you send a cornerback, but he's got to have the speed to get there. Otherwise, it could be disastrous.
Sapp is ready to punt this one away. Langer sets up to run back the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get it, son. Come on.
Jackson goes in motion.
I'm coming through, baby. Yeah, it's showtime, baby. Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. Can't bring him down. Johnstone is there on the stop at the 27. Number 39. Running hard, going right through the arm tackles.
Second and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Gray sends a man in motion. Under pressure with the pass. This one falls incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Stay posted now.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on 3rd down. They can't keep the drive alive, and they're really struggling offensively. Here in the 3rd, they've yet to cross midfield. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 38-yard line.
Ball on their own 38.
Start the drive at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Keep the back. Here we go.
Crane with a man in motion.
You can't stop me. Hey, watch the screen.
Tucks it away. Watson comes up to make the play.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustments and find a way to slow him down.
Second and 3 coming up here.
44-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. We're talking about
They line up in the I formation, setting up play action, and it's complete. Breaks the tackle. This one will be spotted at the 42-yard line. And so that makes tackle number 6. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
Ross in the backfield. Number 43 is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Break it up, baby. Break it up.
The Thunder come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. He goes up and grabs it. They give him time to find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Inside the red zone.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Let's go, D.
They have a big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20.
Let's go now.
Looking for room. Molden is there on the stop.
On the run.
The defense just seems to be out of position every time they give him the ball.
They're 12 yards away from the end
Ball
zone.
on the 12-yard line.
Solo. Campbell, they ain't got nothing.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. With a counterplay. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charge straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
The extra point attempt is good. Great run, 24 straight points.
They've really been playing some good football lately. And they finally seem to have it all put together.
Sapp comes in to kick off. This one is fielded by Langer. The Thunder face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20-yard line. Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
I'm coming through, baby.
Tucker, the deep back.
We coming to wreck. All right, here we go.
Hand off to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. Number 50 is there on the stop at the 28.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Second and 2. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Keep moving. Watch your man. Stay posted up.
Out of the shotgun.
Danny. Don't stop that motor.
Hunts with the pass. Gets his hand on it. McGee was the intended receiver on that play. Number 90 had the coverage on the play.
Third and 2. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Rush in. It's on.
The Thunder come out in the bunch formation.
Right here, right now.
Go with the pass play on 3rd and short. Throwing. And he makes the grab. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Jackson, the motion man. Receives the handoff. And he just got leveled.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Second down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
No more, fellas. Here we go. Watch out.
Number 39 lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
From the start, from the start. Hey, watch the screen.
Dropping back, throwing. Nearly intercepted. Owens was there on the coverage.
Jackson, the intended receiver, on the play.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
All right, let's go.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Crosses it left. And he's forced out of bounds at the 47. Everything they do works on 3rd down.
Yeah, no matter what down it is, when you keep moving the chains and you keep the defense out in the field, you're having a productive drive.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Play hard and fast, baby.
Tucker, the deep man.
Let's go, one deep. All on us, y'all.
He hands it off. Caldwell is there on the stop.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Ball right around midfield.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Watch out.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3.
Let's go, boys. Watch screen. Let's go. Defense, get ready. Watch your man.
Throws it, and he can't hang on.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Watch the vertical. Watch the vertical. Get some slot guys.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Going to the right. Running with a lot of room in front. The 30. Big pop that time. Again, they convert on 3rd down.
And you're right about that. 3 different 3rd downs on this drive, and all 3, they picked up the first. They just can't get the offense off the field.
10th play of this drive.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Turn it up now.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3.
No more.
He'll pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. And it's good for a 1st
The
down.
result of the play is a 1st down. First
11 yards to the end
Ball on
zone.
the 11-yard line.
Yeah, phone. Hey, let's go.
They weren't able to get into the red zone once in the 1st half, but here they are in the 3rd, inside the 20. Tosses it out to the left. What a collision. They're going to spot this one at the 10. He records his 3rd tackle of the game. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Raiders ahead of the Thunder 24-0. The Thunder have the ball in field goal range to begin this final quarter, but realistically very little shot at coming from behind at this point. They need 10 for a score.
So we gonna take it. Let's go, D. Danny.
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
Ain't no thing. You gotta believe it.
Hand it off. Number 90 is there for the tackle at the 6-yard line. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
Yeah, this is a time to put the ball in the air and force the defense to defend the long pass.
6 yards away from a touchdown.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Come on. Here we go.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Closing in, throwing short, touchdown, Thunder.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's go now. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Can he get there? The conversion attempt fails. Singleton is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is taken by Grant.
They should be able to put this one on ice.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
There we go.
Throws it. Number 53 is there on the stop. Give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nickelback in this time.
All right, man. All right, here we go. Here we come.
Little misdirection. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Has room. Midfield. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown,
And somehow
Raiders.
he was able to get into the end zone after being confronted in the backfield.
You talk about determination. They could have brought their entire defense, and he'd still make them miss.
Moore comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The Raiders continue to increase their lead. Sapp will be kicking off. Booming kick downfield. This one is fielded by Langer.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Raiders with a four-man front. Throw it. This pass is incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Yes, oh. Shotgun. Shotgun.
Gray out of the gun. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Knocked away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Newman was his intended target.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Nothing over your head.
Throwing. Number 40 is there for the tackle at the 33.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down.
Hey, let's go 1D. Let's go, dude.
Tosses it right. Carr comes up to make the play.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Tampa, we like a pack of wolves. Get it started. Here I come.
Going to the right. Can't bring him down. Shaw is there for the tackle at the 50. Nothing dazzling there as they call the same running play twice in a row. Second and 6.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Go make a play. Hold the look. Back in the game.
Gray will work out of the shotgun. Gets the pass off. Jumps and makes the catch. This one will be spotted at the 41. That's the 4th stop he's made today.
Here we go. Yeah, you see me. Let's go now. All right, let's go. Here we go.
With a counter play. Number 50 comes up to make the play at the 35. Tucker gets the handoff on the misdirection play and picks up 6 yards. Second and 4 coming up here.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Come on.
With the pass, incomplete. Jackson was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play.
Ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Number 39, the lone
Let's do our
back.
thing. Let's do our thing. It's all
They're coming with the blitz. Going long. Incomplete. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
Let's go, baby. Keep the throttle down.
This is a situation where they just have to go for it. Throws it. Tip ball. And he got it. Touchdown, Thunder.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. The Thunder need a few breaks if they even want to think about the comeback.
A few breaks and then some. Might be a little late in the game to think about the comeback now.
Well, they need the ball back and they need points, so they're lining up for the onside kick. Here it is. Los Angeles recovers it.
We could see some of the backup offensive players coming in here. They've got this thing pretty much wrapped up.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Whip.
On the delay. Parker comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. Cross takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 35-yard
Ball
line.
on the 35-yard line.
No, one. Stay post now. Here we go. Let's go.
Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 27-yard line. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on the 27-yard
Ball
line.
on the 27-yard line.
Hey. All on us, y'all. Set. Hey, let's go.
Throws it. Incomplete.
I think he was trying to do something with it before he had it. You have to look the pass into your hands and secure it before you start thinking about running it downfield.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Get it.
Little misdirection.
Get him.
Number 53 is there on the stop at the 21-yard line. Cross gets the handoff on the misdirection play and picks up 6 yards. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Get it, son.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Pressure, throwing, makes the adjustment. They'll spot this one at the 13-yard line. Solid game, except for the sack. Crane fires complete, and it's good for a 1st down.
Yeah, he excels on 3rd down. Some quarterbacks just do.
Down inside the 15.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
All right, now. Go, one. Let's go.
Only
let's
one
go.
man back.
Deuce it. Watch your eyes. Don't make the play. Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. Molden is there on the stop
with the carry.
at the 10-yard
Gain of
line.
2 on the play.
Manages a yard or 2 on the delay play. They need 10 for a score.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Blue jam. Watch screen. Keep moving.
They line up in the I formation. Tosses it out to the left. Back breaks free. Carroll is there for the tackle at the 3-yard line. Holland is able to pick up good yardage after taking the toss. Let's say 7 yards. They're 3 yards away from scoring.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Big stuff, D. Big stuff. Let's go.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point.
Defense, get ready. Play hard and fast, baby.
He hands it off. Touchdown, Raiders.
And watch, this is the thing. He looks like one of those downhill runners, and he shows some power, and power gets him right into the end zone.
The extra point attempt is good. The Raiders pour it on with another score. Sack in to kick this one off. This one is taken by Langer.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Dimebacks in for this play. With the pass, almost intercepted. Johnstone had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
The Raiders with a four-man front. Going deep. Jumping and has it. Farr comes up to make the play at the 42.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
What's quarterback scramble? We coming to wreck. What's the hard count? Let's go now. We like a pack of wolves.
Going deep, looking for something in the end zone. He made the catch. And the long pass goes for 6 on a probable blown coverage.
Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what happened. A cover 2 defense, which is what they were in there, is supposed to prevent long passes. But if the safety doesn't make the play in the deep ball, then that's what's going to happen.
Singleton comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Thunder still find themselves in a very deep hole.
They're going to need a lot of luck to even have a chance at coming back in this one.
They have to get the ball back quickly, so they're going to try the onside kick. The onside kick is off. Los Angeles recovers the onside kick.
They have this game pretty well in hand. This is one of those spots where you might want to get some of your backups some playing time.
First and 10.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
This one is handed off. Bryant is there on the stop. So a gain of about 1.
1-yard gain on the play.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
Pull back handoff. Jones is there for the tackle. Just a punishing run by the fullback.
And that's what he can do to you. You can't bring this guy down with an arm tackle. You got to swarm him. Get him from all sides, and then just take him to the ground.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Rush in. Let's ride, man. Do what we do. Not good.
To convert on this third down, they have to reach the 38.
40-yard line.
Act like you want to win. Let's go, D.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Hood makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. Los Angeles can't keep their drives going, John. They failed on 6 third downs.
Yeah, they're not calling their best plays on third down, and they're predictable, which makes it easier for the defense to make the stop.
Sapp will come in now to punt it away. Langer is back to receive this kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Stay at home. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Everything you got.
Pass play here on first down. Rolls right. Throws it. Jumps up, and he has it. Number 49 is there on the stop at the 47. The coach is having them hurry it up.
We're talking about
Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. He goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play in the ball, but not come up with a catch.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go, beat this. We coming to red. No more, fella.
With the throw, incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
Jackson was the intended receiver on that play. As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Hey, let's go.
The Raiders come out in the quarter defense. The blitz is on. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Fourth and 10.
It's all about teamwork. Give me some, give me some. We gotta believe it. It's our day. Let's go.
Well, it's really not much of a decision here. They have to go for it. Ooh, nearly picked off. So they failed to convert on fourth down, and that'll mark the end of their comeback hopes.
Absolutely. They had to get the ball into the end zone to have any shot at all.
The Raiders will start the drive at the 47-yard line. First and 10.
Ross, the deep back. With a counter play, plows ahead. Number 53 is there on the stop at the 38-yard line.
He's showing a good burst and explosiveness on just about every carry. He's one of those guys who can break one for a touchdown anytime he touches the ball.
Second and 1. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Here we go, baby.
Ross lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Hand it off to the back. Number 53 comes up to make the play at the 29. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 29-yard line.
Come on. Hold the look. Here we go, baby.
Encroachment number 99.
So he's called for encroachment.
The defense needs to concentrate better than that. Nothing frustrates a coach more than a penalty like that.
All right, let's go. You gotta have it, D. Let's go now. Don't stop, don't stop that motor. Let us dictate. Let's go. Lefty, lefty.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Come on. Set. Let's turn it up, D.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the Raiders 38, the Berlin Thunder 20.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.